Hey, what's good, fam? My name is Pastor G, and I'm excited to tell you about the Triflin Ones. A brand new podcast is going to bless your life. I'm constantly having conversations with folks who have absolutely no desire to go to church. And if you look just a little closer, it becomes pretty clear that many of these are young folks. Unfortunately, it just isn't happening. And it isn't because people are just heathens or because they don't want a relationship with God or even because they don't want to have a stronger walk. I found that there's still a desire, but for some reason, being in the sanctuary just isn't the choice that they're making at this particular time. Or there are many others who are attending church, but are struggling because it just doesn't feel like it's relevant to the madness that folks are dealing with in the 21st century. And so, if this is you, stay tuned as I introduce you to the Triflin Ones. So many people ask me, well, what is the Triflin Ones? Or better yet, who are the Triflin Ones? And as they ask the question, they look slightly offended, kind of like, how this gonna go? What's he going with this? Some of them even say, okay, as they kind of just wait for an explanation. Because if you think about it, who wants to be referred to as trifling? Well, just give me a second. I'll explain it to you. You see, the Triflin Ones, we're acknowledging that we're not perfect. We're acknowledging that we've got hang-ups and fears and bad habits, addictions. In many instances, we've gone through some stuff that has just broken us. And because of what we've been through, we can't be our absolute best. And in some cases, we just straight up hard-headed. Like, we just want to do it the way that we want to do it. In short, we're trifling. So if you know that you're not where you could be or where you should be in your relationship with Christ, if you're like me and you've made some bad decisions at times, you know what I'm talking about. The types of decisions that completely changed the way you thought your life was finna go. Yeah, I said finna. If you've been wrong and strong, like full steam ahead, ignoring the signs and all those red flags that we see on social media right now, yeah, ignoring all of those. Or maybe you're dealing with some serious consequences, asking yourself, how did I even get here? Well, the reality is that you're just like everybody else on this planet, except we're willing to admit it. So if you can relate because you have a true to life desire to move from your current state into a stronger bond and relationship with God, then join me on this journey. The Triflin Ones podcast is going to deliver a short weekly message. I'm talking about less than 15 minutes short, from beginning to end. This is something that you can catch while you're riding in the car or walking across the quad to your next class on campus. Maybe you're on the way to work or before practice or rehearsal. It provides a midweek spiritual shot in the arm, something to get you going when you don't have 45 minutes to an hour to get it. I believe that church has a place because God created her. God created the institution. But while you're in a new city and looking for that spiritual home, or while you're struggling with church hurt or trauma because somebody did you wrong, while you're attending a place that doesn't feed you spiritually, or maybe you're a college student from out of town and you don't even know where to go yet, or even while you might be good with your place of worship, then the Triflin Ones can be a part of the spiritual diet that assists all of us on our journey to healing, fulfillment, and wholeness. So, Triflin Ones family, click the follow or subscribe button to make sure that you receive the messages, which are going to drop each and every Wednesday. I'm telling you, I can't wait for things to kick off next week. Because we're going to kick this thing off by talking about moving from being trifling to triumphant. Talk to you then.